Hey guys, what's up? It's Apollo and welcome to my little channel update video. It's been a while since the last channel update, yeah, this is going to be pretty unprofessional. I didn't really plan for this. I just had an idea and I was like, you know what? Let me make a video of it. I'm just going to wing it and we're going to see what happens. There's some exciting news I want to share with you guys. Now, I know a lot of people don't watch channel update videos, which is, I understand why, but you're missing out if you're not watching and you're not hearing this message because you're not watching. But for those of you who are watching, you are in for a treat because I think we're going to do something really cool with my channel and I'm very excited to tell you guys about it. Now, this is not like something crazy new or anything like that, but basically, the last couple, I'd say weeks, I don't want to say months, but the last couple of weeks, I've been feeling very, like, stretched out, you know, like butter scraped on too much bread. No, but seriously, I've been a little not motivated, and I think it's not like I'm sick of Total War. It's just the lack of creativity, the doing the same thing over and over, and I can kind of see it in the views and the comments that people are getting kind of sick of. Like another Third Age video, like, oh, here we go, like this has been done 1,000 times. So my plan is a very simple one, and I think it's going to be pretty cool because it's going to help me stream more. It's going to help me get new and exciting content every single day. And the best part of this is that you guys are going to be involved, right? You guys are going to be a part of this. It's not going to just be a me thing or like whatever. Anyways, let me explain what I'm talking about. Hopefully my webcam's not too big in the screen. And I'm really sorry for my messy dashboard or desktop, whatever. I'm not a very organized person. But yeah, so this is how it's going to work. Essentially my idea, I should just tell you now because, you've been waiting long enough. Been waiting about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. But my idea is because I like my channel to pump out, I know I'm delaying again. I like to pump out a lot of crazy different games. Not crazy, but like a lot of variety of different games. Lately, I haven't really been doing that. I've been doing a lot of 12-12, Third Age, 12-12, Third Age. Oh, here's some Warhammer, Third Age, 12-12. So it can get old, and that's why I think my channel was doing a little bit better because I had all kinds of different content like the Great War mod or North and South mod or the Elder Scrolls mod. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to really branch out and play a lot of different games. So this is my idea. I'm sorry I keep delaying, but I want to explain this the best I can, and I'm terrible at talking and explaining stuff. You guys know that. But what I want to do is my Steam page is the Knights of Apollo. By the way, we reached hopefully you can see this, but we reached 10,000 members. That's awesome. Unfortunately, we're having a lot of spam issues. So I haven't really been paying too much attention to the Steam group other than when I make announcements. But hopefully, I might get some more admins to help with that because I don't want people spam. Be careful when people are putting in links. Be careful. Anyways, all right. So my idea here is that every day, or almost every day, most days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an announcement. And I used to make, if you look here, look at all these announcements. I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm playing Warhammer, doing a Blackgate battle here. I need some players to join me. And I'll do that on the spot. But instead of doing that on the spot, a day before, oops, sorry, just knocked over my kazoo. A day before, I'm going to make an announcement. And sorry about the motorcycle. I'm going to make an announcement and let you guys know, all right, at this time, tomorrow, we're going to be playing the Great War mod, and we're going to do a hill battle where one army has more troops, and they have to attack the hill against machine guns and chemical warfare. So that way, you guys will be able to download the mod, get ready to join the events. Now, I am looking for players who have a lot of time because especially if we play mods like the Great War mod where it crashes, that game crashes all the time. Third Age crashes a lot. So if we're playing mods, that's something you got to keep in mind. If you only have time for like 30 minutes, it's probably not going to happen. So don't join the games if you can't stay the whole time. That's just one thing I want to, make sure you guys understand. But if you do crash, I'm not going to get mad at you as long as, as long as you keep trying to get the battle. But I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity by doing this every day. It really helps the creative juices flowing, which, I really enjoy. But every day I will think of an idea, maybe a historical battle. For example, 1212 AD just released Joan of Arc. We could do like 100 years battle, like the Siege of Orleans or something. I think that would be really cool. In fact, I could do that today for tomorrow, whatever. But I could come up with a historical battle or just a cool scenario, let you guys know a day before, and then once the time has arrived, I'll host the game and you guys can join in, and then we'll use a chat. So not only are you guys going to be able to play with me, you're also going to be able to chat with me, at least for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to chat the whole time, because another thing I wanted to mention is that while we're setting up these games, I can also stream it at the same time. So I knock out like a bunch of birds with one stone. I get the stream in because I haven't been streaming enough, and I really need to do that. So you guys can watch the battles live, and then I get the battle replay from my YouTube channel, which you guys can watch the replay after that. Not a lot of people watch my Twitch anyways, so it's not like it spoils it for a lot of people. And so I can upload it there, and then I get the opportunity of playing with the community, right? So that's something I always wanted to do, is stay close in touch with you guys instead of just like making a video and just going off and doing something else. So that's the idea. It's pretty simple. I'll explain it again. I'm winging this, so I'm rambling on and I'm not super clear. But every day I'm gonna make an announcement saying, okay, this is what we're doing. We're playing this mod at this time. I need this amount of players. Join the Discord. Now, the Discord we're gonna use is the Call to Arms Discord. We don't really use this anymore for Call to Arms because we have a TeamSpeak now. We've had a TeamSpeak for a very long time. So I'll be sure to put the link to this Discord. The reason I want to use a Discord, you don't necessarily have to use a Discord, but it's so much easier. It's less difficult to use the Discord to chat to you guys and explain the rules and what we're doing instead of typing it out over and over, especially if one person has to leave and then you have to retype it for the next person. So this kind of makes it more convenient for me. So for example, if we're doing the Great War mod battle, like, all right, bring 3 artillery, just bring 3 artillery. Let's see how that works, see how that plays out. And then once the game gets going, I'll probably leave the Discord because I will be streaming, and I want to make, I want to make sure I'm talking to the stream and not distracting the players and stuff. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Pretty simple. I just think this will help me get really interesting, unique content. I don't want to make this video too long, but an issue with my channel is that it takes hours. I've spent hours lately. It's very demoralizing looking for replays or even just playing battles, which take a long time, especially if you want to do something unique. You got to explain everything to the players. You got to make sure they have the map downloaded or, whatever. So this will help me, I'll know what I'm going to play. I'll know what I'm going to upload. So this is going to give me more time to spend quality-wise on my videos, so I can put in some intros. I have some good ideas for going over the army comps and the battlefields. Like the videos can start off with like very cinematic views of the battlefield, and say we're doing the Battle of Gettysburg, and I can kind of do like a brief like, oh, Gettysburg fought, here when during summer and July, and then when we go over the army comps, I can do like cinematic cuts of the armies and like, okay, this commander's bringing 15 units of line infantry, and so I think that will help the videos flow better, bring up the quality of the videos, which I will enjoy, because I just don't have time to do that. I want to have content daily, but I can't do that if I'm spending 4 hours looking for a good replay and then recording it and then editing it and then uploading it. It just takes way too much time. But instead, if I play the battle and then right away I can record it, and then I can go in, do some post commentary like an intro, do some cinematic editing and video capturing. So that's the idea. That way, every day I'll work on trying to get fresh battles. The Great War mod, Elder Scrolls mod, just more of that and less of the same old, because I know a lot of people like Third Age, and it's amazing how many times people tell me what my channel was built on. When I first started my channel, it was Medieval 2, and then I started to like not do Medieval 2, and people were like, your channel was built on Medieval 2, what are you doing? And then, I get like I'm close to 300,000 subscribers, which I think is funny. But now it's the same thing, but different people. Now that I'm trying to kind of trickle away from Third Age, people are like, what are you doing? Third Age is what built your channel, which is probably more fair to say than Medieval 2, because Third Age has some pretty it brought in a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do Third Age anymore. Of course, I enjoyed the game, so why would I not play it? I'm just gonna do less, maybe not even less. Maybe the fact that if I branch out into other games while doing Third Age still, it'll be really refreshing. That's another thing I wanted to mention, that there's a lot of new war games, like battle games coming out. You've got Tabs, the totally accurate battle simulator. I'm not a huge fan of the game. I think it's really cool, but it's exciting to see like battle games coming out. And then you got the Epic Battle Simulator, which is not out yet, but holy Jesus, does that game look fun. It's like a clickbait wet dream. Not gonna lie. It looks really fun though. So that's really exciting. So there's a lot of new games that are focused around big battles, which I want my channel to be about. I don't want it necessarily just to be about Third Age. So I'm really looking forward to expand into different games and try out different games that are similar to Total War and Mountain Blade, which I think you guys will enjoy as well. So just letting you guys know, I was even thinking about doing a Skyrim Let's Play, because I've really been enjoying Skyrim lately, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna keep that game as a fun game. Like just play for fun, casual. Don't make it a YouTube thing, because then it's gonna become, more of like I can't just play it for fun whenever I want. I'm gonna have to keep up with it, and I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. But just let me know your thoughts and your feelings of this idea about branching out. If you have any advice, I'm always reading the comments. I don't always answer the comments, but I definitely read them on my spare time. But yeah, I don't want to. This is already almost 15 minutes long. If you made it through this whole thing, then congratulations. That's impressive. But yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Remember, I'll have the Steam group linked down below. And another thing I want to mention is that these battles, I'm probably going to play them at a certain time every day unless something crazy happens. I got to change up my schedule. So if it doesn't fit your schedule, I can't do anything about it, because this is going to help me a lot by doing it at a certain time every day, because it'll be kind of like a schedule for me. It'll be structure, organization. Like I said, I'm terrible with organization and structure. So this is going to help me. So if I do something every day at 12 my time, but that's like super early for you or super late for you, I'm really sorry. It's just, I can't do anything about it. So yeah, I think mostly UK, EU players are going to be playing with me, because I'll be playing pretty early in the day. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going out of town. I'm bringing my computer, but I'm going out of town next week. So this is going to be a good test to see how this system works. Unfortunately, I'm going to my parents' house, or that's not unfortunate, but I'm going to my parents' house, and they don't have as good as internet, so I can't stream because the quality won't be good enough. But I won't be streaming the battles, but I will be playing them. So look out for announcements in my Steam group, and hopefully this will be a good thing. So yeah, guys, thank you for stopping in and listening to me ramble on for 14, 15 minutes. So I appreciate it, guys. Again, remember, leave some comments, leave some advice, constructive criticism, and I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.